Hey everybody, it's Chris coming in with a single video for you. Yesterday we got the Record Store Day 2023 announcement list. The Waxed, Rob, Felipe, myself, and Notes and Tones Mike did a video over on the Wax channel reacting to the whole list. So you should definitely go check that out if you haven't yet. Today I just want to talk about a single record on the list that I have an older copy of. And it is this one here. It's a Candid release called Newport Rebels. It's got Mingus, Max Roach, Eric Dolphy, Roy Eldridge, and Joe Jones on it. I think there might be a couple more guys on there we'll get into, but this is Jazz Artist Guild name down here. So what this was, you can see it's got a picture there of a tint, right? Here's the back of the record. So this is a really kind of important record that Candid put out. As we know, they're known for putting out some more political records like We Insist and things like that we've seen for Record Store Day. This one was about the Newport Rebels and Jazz Artist Guild was about these artists kind of taking control of their own destinies at Newport. So they felt that the Newport Festival had become too commercialized and that, not everybody was getting the time they deserved to, practice their art at the festival. So they came up with their own festival. Cliffwalk Manor was where it was at. So they made their own tents. That's the picture of the tent there that they slept in. And then Mingus went around like collecting money from folks that were trying to get into their little festival for free. And it was just this really interesting event that was memorialized with this record. Now, this wasn't recorded there. This was recorded in the studio after the fact. But it was meant to kind of capture the feeling of what was happening there. So a few of these tracks were written and recorded for this session specifically. I think Mysterious Blues was one of them. Cliffwalk, I'm not sure, I don't think was. Wrap Your Trouble and Dreams is a standard, so that wasn't part of that. And then Tain't Nobody's Business If I Do is obviously a standard as well. But then Me and You was written by Eldridge, Mingus, and Flanagan for this session, right? So the whole idea here is that they were trying to recapture that spirit that they had at the Cliffwalk Manor and the concerts they put on themselves. So the first track, Mysterious Blues, written by Mingus, has Mingus on bass, Roy Eldridge on trumpet, Dolphy on saxophone, Jimmy Knepper on trombone, Tommy Flanagan on piano, and Joe Jones on drums. Then there's the Wrap Your Troubles and Dreams and Me and You have the same personnel without Dolphy and Jimmy Knepper. Cliffwalk has Max Roach and Joe Jones on drums, Booker Little on trumpet, Julian Priester on trombone, Walter Benton on the sax, and then John Peck Morrison on bass. And so that's obviously a reference to Cliffwalk Manor, right? So that has a bunch of people that weren't, on the overall billing for the record, but they're on this track, and they were at the festival, right? And then Tain't Nobody's Business If I Do. This is probably my favorite track on the record. It's a standard that I just love. It's got Abby Lincoln doing vocals, so it fits right in with the theme of the protests and everything else that was going on here. Eric Dolphy, alto, Benny Bailey on trumpet, Kenny Dorham on piano, John Peck Morrison on bass, and Joe Jones on drums. And so these were recorded, all of these were recorded in November 1960. So having said all that, this is a really good record. I really enjoyed this one. My copy is a, let's see, it's a reissue from 1978 from Barnaby Records. I was saying in the other video that I'm not going to buy this because I have a copy, but after listening to it today, I probably will try it out. The side 2, track 1 of my copy has some non-fill, so I would like to have a better copy. But beyond that small part of it, the sound of the recording is really good. There's a little bit of tape noise, I think, in some of the tracks. Not overwhelming or anything, but you can definitely hear it. It'll be interesting to see if the Record Store Day version has the same issues or not. But overall, I would definitely recommend buying this if you're interested at all. I think, the story behind the recording is important. That's the one that I think most people probably don't know about. So, yeah, if you're interested in this record and you think you might buy a copy of it, let me know in the comments. And please like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.